Giannis Antetokounmpo took some shots at Kevin Durant, but it wasn't his words. He was on a daily show. I don't know the guy's name. I don't watch daytime talk shows. I never been into the night shows. That's more people that was like born in like the 70s. And me personally, I never was in SNL neither, bro. So that never was my thing neither. But I never was in late night talk shows. Still not. I don't get the point to watching them. But he was on some show, and basically where they scripted something that he reads. They write it and he just read it. Kind of like one of them joke things. And he said, Kevin Durant, stop joining super teams. Come work out with me in the summer. I'll show you how to carry a team to a championship. So it was wrote by their writers. It's probably the most exciting thing the NBA has had going this season, despite Donovan Mitchell dropping 70, Dame dropping 70. This is by far the least interested I've been in the NBA in a long time. I be trying to watch it, and it's just a terrible product. But it's playoff time get here, and NBA draft and all that shit started to go away. It'll be basically nothing else to watch sports wise. But the media do that, bro. And people want to know, what really divided East Coast and West Coast rapping. Why so many people was dying. Yeah, it was niggatry in there too. We know how it go. But the media manipulated a lot of that beef, and they still manipulate a lot of what people see and what they do. And at the end of the day, dude, let it go. The media mad, and what it really is, the media mad because Kevin Durant denied LeBron rings. Now, apparently there was more. Now, he refused to say anything bad about LeBron James. Now, take it for how you want to take it, but apparently he wouldn't say nothing bad about LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And like I told y'all, now they probably wrote something for him to say about LeBron, but he refused to say it. If I'm Kevin Durant, the same way you could have refused to read that about me, you could have refused to say that about him. But after he read the scripted thing about what they wrote for him to read about Kevin Durant, he showered him with praises and shit. But my thing is, but then they just got this code where we protect LeBron James. And what was so funny was when Michael Jordan was the dude that was on top, everybody was trying to knock him down. The Knicks, Pacers, everybody was trying to knock Michael off. Everybody just want to suck LeBron off. That's just what it come off of. But then again, everybody done beat him. So it ain't like he had a stranglehold on the NBA like LeBron did. And he had, like Michael did, he had more help. But the media is mad because Kevin Durant denied LeBron greatness. My thing is this, and I'm always say this, had LeBron never made the move to Miami, Kevin Durant wouldn't have the balls to go to Golden State. When the best player in the league and the face of the league go to a team, and I don't care if they was already good, he was bad when he got there, and he formed a super team with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, and down the line need to add Ray Allen, or he would have went 1-3 in Miami, whatever it was. Kevin Durant wouldn't have had the balls to do it. And as much as LeBron James talked about wanting to play with Golden State, it's like his fans and the media be ignoring all the weak stuff that he do and he say, and that's why he not a winner. That's why he ain't Michael. He don't have the mentality, bruh. He won in life. You got to get that to him. Fabulous wife, fabulous family, sons can play, beautiful daughter, didn't grow up with a father, did a hell of a job. You got to give him credit for that. He won in life, but on the court, had they not suspended Draymond, Kevin Durant probably wouldn't have went there. So all of them self-inflicted, and they cheated Kevin Durant in the finals when he was in Miami. Blatantly. They did everything they could to give him a ring, and they got mad because, Kevin Durant went over there. And it worked. It worked better than him, LeBron going to Miami, because LeBron got to dictate everything. Kevin Durant is a better overall basketball player. Everybody telling me LeBron could shoot, he could pass, he could dribble. At his peak, he could defend. He should have been defensive player of the year. What he can't do is play without the basketball. Same thing with Giannis. Giannis can't really do shit without you put the ball in somebody else's hand. What can Giannis do? That's the beautiful thing about Kevin Durant. he don't need the ball to be effective. That's the great thing about him. When you get Giannis, everything gonna change around here. I remember us talking about the Warriors getting Giannis. Everything would change. With Kevin Durant, I don't need the ball. I can catch and shoot. I can post up. I can play without the ball. I can move without the ball. I can defend at the highest level. Don't nothing need to change plugging Durant into any team. It's a seamless transition. You talking about LeBron and Giannis, they ball dominant players. And you seeing more and more ball dominant guys, young guys coming to the league. You seeing more and more of them coming to the league. And guess what? Everybody ain't gonna be LeBron. Everybody ain't gonna be Giannis, right? And they come in the league and they consider busts because now for the first time they not mix the big stuff. Now they got to play without the ball, and can't none of them, guys like Cam Reddish, R.J. Hampton, a lot of these dudes that's on the fringe of being out the league, they can't play without the basketball. No fundamentals are being taught on any level anymore. It's all AAU across the board. But, you know, if I'm Kevin Durant, I don't need to respond to that. For what? There's no need to respond. You got Charles Barkley saying, well, you know, Kevin Durant can't be Giannis. It's all a media agenda because Kevin Durant denied LeBron rings. But LeBron denied himself rings. He fucked himself by going and joining Miami and letting everybody else know it's cool to be a super team. People say, well, Boston did. Boston was an older team. You got Rondo was young, but Kevin Durant, that's only why they won one, and maybe could have won two. They was an older team. They was at the end of their wits. Kevin Garnett was rotting in motherfucking Minnesota. Ray was rotting in Seattle. People forget that. Rondo was a first round rookie. I could be wrong. And Paul Pierce was, wasn't shit going on in Boston. And it was all by trade. Wasn't Kevin Garnett by trade. Wasn't Ray by trade. Paul was already there. Rondo was drafted there. So you can't say that. Kevin, LeBron and Dwayne Wade, they cahooted for years for Chris Bosh to do it. And Chris Bosh sacrificed the most being there, bro. That's the crazy thing about it. But, had they not suspended Draymond, he wouldn't have been there. And had he not joined Miami, he wouldn't have been there. And they talking about, LeBron went back to Miami to prove that he could. I think Charles said LeBron went back to Miami to prove that he can win without Dwayne Wade. No, he did not. No, he did. He went back to Cleveland. He went back to Cleveland because he felt bad because he left them hanging. Now, when he left, he got defensive and shit. He says that, they always look down on the Akron kids. They didn't never respect us from Akron. Man, fuck out. He had a guilty conscience that he couldn't get it done in Cleveland. Cleveland had all that talent there. He kicked some talent out, brought some talent in, traded Wiggins, got rid of Deion Waiters, ended that Kyrie beef. Then that beef transitioned to LeBron and Kyrie beef, but they ended up winning one. That's what that was about. He felt guilty because he wanted to bring one to the home area. And he couldn't get it done. And what's so funny, people say, well, they didn't do enough to get it done in Cleveland. Well, shit, what the fuck? Mike was on the team full of crackheads. Larry and Magic was quote-unquote fortunate to land where they landed at, but the Lakers wasn't that good when Magic got there. I don't know where the Celtics was at. But free agency wasn't as powerful back then either, too. It wasn't. When Pippen got there, you sit there and you grind it out. I would respect it if he never went back to Cleveland after what Dan Gilbert said. I would respected it. But I think he did it for the area, bro. So I can respect that too. But it is what it is. LeBron ultimately fucked himself out of rings. And now everybody want to team up because he made it popular. You're gonna have people on this comment section and people saying stuff to try to say what I say. I'll just say this. Look at the NBA under LeBron watch. Terrible. The TV ratings, terrible. You want to blame that to technology and streaming, cool. The game, terrible. They don't know how to dribble though no more. They don't have no fundamentals no more. Everybody coming to the league mimicking him. Can't play without the ball. And that's why you got a lot of guys that's bust. But hey, it is what it is. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.